How many insurance guys does it take to remove an engine?
I'm only watching. Not involved, I'll be dirty.
Okay, so we're just putting on the last. You know, you've got one person who, you know, does a whole engine conversion swap, and you got the other person thinking he's funny filming. That's a, you know, it's just a difference in people, yeah.
Work ethic.
Work ethic, yeah, it's weak. You think you're so funny, don't you, mate?
It doesn't even know you haven't got food.
Right, hang on. Let's put it in this way and then we'll tilt it. Unless you want to go high, what should we do?
Yeah.
So we've left some things loose like this, so we can
Maneuver it.
maneuver it. Hard thing is going to be trying to get it straight.
Well, yeah.
Maybe if we can try and drop it into that one first.
Well, let's get it a bit lower.
It'd be nice if we had the ratchet strap a little bit.
Yep, agreed.
Right.
Sit in this fuse board thing. Yep, good. How does mount fit inside? You can go down one side. You can go down one side more. Got you, Lee?
Yeah, fine. Yeah. Oh, I lift it again. We're sort of sat on the rack there. Okay, so right, so we need to. Okay, well, that's good though. We're gonna get there. Right, so I'll just lift this up and try to focus these two really.
Mounting away, but...
No, but if we lift it up a bit more.
Jack it up.
Yeah, go up. Yeah. Right, try and. Oh, hang on. There we go.
We need to come off a bit.
What we need to do is we need to let it.
He wants to do that.
Yeah, but I'll let it off a bit and we'll pull the straps over here.
How about you get that jack from the back, supporting right in the middle.
It's not tall enough though.
You don't have to get a block on it.
I won't. I've got to lift this side up. Right, you ready? Up. Up again.
Yes! Yes!
Right, drop. Down. Yes!
Oh.
That's right, that's...
Oh. And that's almost in! You just sniffed out an engine needed fit and you came running, didn't you? Have you finished that alignment tool? Like,
Oh yeah. Do you want to take it back, mate?
take it back for you.
Okay, so the engine is in. The engine is in, thank God. The engine is in. So the priority needs to be, the car needs to be, we have some important people coming to the office on Monday, so the priority needs to be the car being able to be pushed, well, on the ground. So I'm going to put the arms on and put the drive shafts in, and then the next priority is just starting it and hearing it. So we're going to put engine oil in it and basically just put the wiring loom back on, and then we can start it with the key. So we are praying, and it should be the final day with the EP3. Today we've got a few more jobs to finish it off. First of all, we need to top up the gearbox oil. So I'm going to take off the fill plug, which I think is just here, and I'm going to measure it and see if we can get a right size hose for it. But we just need to finish it off, so we need to just put the rest of this, put the airbox, put the battery, put everything back in here, top up the gearbox oil. We need to find a right size nut for this thread over here. It's a bit of a weird thread. It's big, but I think it looks quite fine. That needs doing, and a few more bits and bobs. So first of all, we're going to get the engine up and running, put some coolant in, top of the gearbox oil, sort that motor, sort that engine mount, get it up and running, make sure it runs okay, and take it for a drive and make sure it goes in bloody VTEC. And then we're going to start finishing the rest of the car off if that works well. So we're going to start putting the interior in and everything like that. But yes, first stop is take this gearbox oil fill plug off and see if we can fill up the gearbox. Right, so where we at, people, I have topped up the gearbox oil. Was a lot harder than you'd think, because I couldn't find one of the suction pumps anywhere. So I've managed to find some PVC holes from your car parts, which was just the right size, a little bit too big, but I made it work. Taped it to a funnel. Luckily it only takes 1.7 litres, so the gearbox is topped up. We've put coolant in it. I've not bled it, but the coolant is ready to be bled. We've put the new belt on, so I've put a new belt, which is a lot harder when the front end's all on. The plan is, we can't find this nut here for this engine mount. Is a really weird size. I think it's M12 1.25, so it's a very fine thread, but it's a big one. So the plan is now, we've been trying to put it all back together to start it, but we have lost, for some reason, I don't know where it's gone, the metal battery stand which goes here. There's a metal battery stand which the battery bolts onto. We can't find it anywhere. It's not in the car. We've even just checked the bloody bins and it's not in there. Yes, we've actually been inside a bin trying to find this thing. There is a local guy who's breaking one and who has one. We're just trying to see if he's available today because we want to get it driving today. So I'm just going to finish off the rest. So I'm going to put the intake on, and then worst comes to worst, if we can't get a battery tray, I'm going to make some sort of bracket round here just so we can take it for a drive and see if it actually drives, you know. Had to change off this bracket here because we're on the bolts here for the intake. The old one, it's basically snapped off in there. Got a throttle cable on there now as well, so it should run pretty nice. Last time we started it, we didn't have the manifold on, so it sounded absolutely horrendous, but it should sound okay. I'm pretty sure I've got it in neutral, and I'm pretty sure I've managed to, I'm pretty sure it's in neutral. It's in neutral now and neutral in the box. I'm pretty sure it's kind of self-explanatory. It kind of sits where it wants to sit. But yeah, let's start it up. We need to wire in a reverse sensor switch because ours is snapped off, so I've got that ready on there to put some little clips, or see if we can get another connector and wire it on. That might be the better idea. But yeah, let's bleed the coolant. So here we go, the first proper start. I mean, we have started it, but this will be the first start with everything on. So I'm going to sit inside because if it is in gear, the car's going to shoot forward. So I'm going to make sure that we are, feels like we're in neutral. Let's start up. It's going to have a high idle because we've had the high idle off. Got an engine management light, so we're going to see what that is. But it's run, it sounds really nice. Sounds really nice, idling's really nice. It's a bit high, but obviously we need to let the ECU get used to the idle because we have unplugged everything on the throttle body. So we're going to top up the coolant, let it bleed. But it's running really nice. So the ECU, it's alive. But the ECU just needs to learn that idle again. I think the throttle cable's alright. There she is. We're saying it sounds way fruitier, doesn't it? It sounds, yeah, you can tell straight away.
When you rev it, it revs smoother, it revs quicker.
Yeah.
That engine, it's now it's obvious what would happen.
Still over there.
Yeah, once we used K20
yeah.
engine, it's here, come pick it up.
Whoa! Whoa, boy! Is that 2J? Is that 2J? Okay, we're dying to take it for a spin. The keys on the top there, dying. So we've fabbed up some brackets for the battery. It's definitely not cable ties. Are we gonna hit VTEC? I'm just glad the clutch works. It's stiff, isn't it?
Brakes are good.
Brakes, yeah, they're working, yeah. Do you think it's gonna work?
It's not warm yet, so I don't know. Should we do it?
Nah, not yet, no. I don't think it lets you go to VTEC when it's cold, does it?
I don't know.
I swear
they're tied up and it's pumping up, but...
They're pulling to the left?
Yeah, massively.
Is that quicker?
No. Then it just hit like a wall at 4,000 RPM.
Oh, it just hit a brick wall?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the car?
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Oh, I thought it was you. Is that on the map?
That's what it did.
It has got a
base map.
It's not. Oh yeah, we've got a map where it doesn't let you go in VTEC, right?
Huh?
Hasn't it got a map on where it's not going to let you go in VTEC?
No, we took it off and put the base map on that he sent us.
Oh, it's got a base map on.
Yeah.
Maybe wait till it gets a bit warmer. So that was the car hitting a brick.
Oh yeah, it wasn't me, mate.
I thought you just let off, and I was like, oh god, that's a bit of a harsh.
It was stopping us revving beyond 4,000.
Right, but it just went over 4 then.
It went over 4,000 then.
We are ready for ascent. Oh, I hope it works. No, what is it? It's getting higher though, is it?
No.
Engine management light comes on.
It is getting higher.
Unless it's because it's not. What?
Engine light on and off.
Engine light flashes when it gets to it.
When we had the K20.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, look at
yeah, oh
Ferrari.
yeah. Hot boy. Nice.
No, number plate, naughty, naughty. It went to 4,000 a minute ago, then
Yeah.
5. So what's going on?
Now he's at 6.
Is it just learning?
What's mate? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
We need to know what that code is.
Yeah.
It could be knock sensor, it could be wheel speed sensor.
And now it's on again. Yeah, we need to see what that code is. Huh.
It's definitely more.
It's
It's
definitely quicker.
lively, yeah.
It's definitely quicker. I might need some new brake discs, mate. But it's working. Sounds good.
Is that what you're supposed to do?
Jesse sounded like that when he got a map, when he got his K Pro. That sounded like that when he was revving it.
Yeah.
Exactly like that, yeah. Mate, that is loud from out here.
It's either got launch control or it's very broken.
This O2 sensor was just dangling, wasn't even plugged in. And we tried to plug it in and it will not plug in. It's almost like the connector's wrong. It just won't. It pushes in, but it just won't clip. So every time you pull it, it just pops straight out, which is why in the first, but it's been like that for a while, because when I come to put the engine in, I noticed it dangling. I was like, I don't remember taking that O2 sensor off, but it makes sense. So when I've unplugged the manifold, that sat back, it's just
been out for a while, because you can see inside. It's been hanging down.
Okay, we're getting in. There's no light at all.
Right.
Oh my god! Ready for some VTEX? I'm not going to jinx it. That was a
It came on before when we drove, so.
right. Oh, it was on when I was idling it earlier. It was on by now. That was not fun doing that on that concrete. Forgot what?
That's all. Back on again.
Lights back on.
Yep. Yep.
That's even worse.
It is even worse, yeah.
Getting a bit sick of cars recently. We just need that stuff. We need the computer, don't we?
But it's intermittent because it's gone. The light's off.
Yeah.
It comes on when you drive. And sometimes when we get down there in first gear, it'd come on 5,000 RPM. Another time 4.1,
Yeah.
3.7.
Just need the computer, don't we? It'll tell us exactly what it is, hopefully. Especially if the lights come.
It must have recorded that
What
fault
could it
code,
be?
surely.
Yeah, it'll be in the history, yeah. What could it be? I'm trying to think if I've not plugged anything in.
It's the throttle body.
It's the only thing that's not new, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you want?
It won't go above 4,000 RPM. No, when you drive on the road, it goes bang, bang, bang.
So we have topped up the oil because I know that we know that they have some engine protection, but you got VTEC once.
Yeah, I took out the road, it got to 5,600, it hit VTEC, it pulled, and then it done the same thing again, and now the engine light is flashing and almost
at random times.
Because if it was a permanent fault, surely the light would be on all the time, right?
Yeah,
it's triggering us something.
Could be a coal pack.
I think it's the launch control that's on the K Pro, because it's always at 4,000 RPM and it's a smooth cut. It's on the ignition.
We could bang them coal packs in from that engine, quick.